Okay. Sie muss also jetzt die ganze Dunkelheit vernichten. Never been one for goodbyes or hellos. Can't help but feel a bit sad when someone like her leaves. Yes, were Miss Eleanor with you, we would be able to see the inside of the cradle. I presume it interests you. Yes, Miss Eleanor often spoke of the confrontation between light and darkness, but I don't quite understand at all. Light, darkness, Grannis, Velma, can't tell them apart. As well, I'm not versed in matters of religion. So we might just find out something there. Mr. Ryudo, I presume? What is it? I'm busy. Didn't your church drill someone manners into you, or did it just drill through your head? I apologize for my rudeness, Ryudo. The Pope has called for you. Please, come to the cathedral right away. Look, I realize word of my amazing singing voice has spread everywhere, but I'm not interested. His Holiness Sarah has a special request. Please bring your accompaniment. Also, I beg my leave. The Pope has a special request? Sounds like the first line of a real bad joke. What kind of person is His Holiness Sarah? Understand, he's said to be the sage who will save the world. Which isn't nearly as impressive as the sage who will save his breath. Das better be quick. Okay. Ryudo ist scheinbar wieder mal ein Spaßvogel und was machen wir außer natürlich dem Wunsche des Papstes folgen? Wir gehen einfach mal hin. So, was ist hier so? Oh, eine Bäckerei. Ich gehe mal in die Bäckerei. Und das ist wirklich eine Bäckerei. Wer hätte es erwartet, wenn eine Bäckerei draufsteht, ist auch Bäckerei drin. Cool, können wir irgendwas machen? Good morning, everyone. My, you have all got such happy faces today. That's sure to make Lord Grannis glad, too. Just look at the smile on you, young man. My, you look as happy as puppy dog. It's written all over your face. What you're talking about? If you think calling me a puppy dog, you will help you to meet Eleanor. You're barking up the wrong tree. Come on now, Ryudo. Nobody said anything about Eleanor, didn't they? Oh. Gut. Wir kriegen also kein Brot in der Bäckerei. Na gut. Warum auch nicht? So, ich entschuldige mich natürlich schon wieder für meine leicht erkältete Nase vor allem. Nur meine Nase ist erkältet, ja, müsst ihr wissen. In die Library wollen wir auch mal kurz reinschauen. So Special-Sachen würde ich schon gerne sehen. Oh, welcome to the library. Here you may read The Holy Light and the Light of Lord Grannis. Each is divided into several volumes, so if you wish to read them in order, start from the left side of the shelf. Ja, und hier gibt's, glaube ich, so ungefähr die Background Story. Know that long ago all lived in the light, all knew the love of Grannis. The earth was bountiful and the people's hearts were glad. And so did Velma find the world. The taint of darkness spread across the land, and the heart of a man was despoiled of his innocence. Light and darkness moved to battle. By fate ordained men to prepare for war, the numbers divided between light and dark. And so began the battle of good and evil, fought without ceasing upon the fields of eternity, day yielding not to night. The dead had long ceased to be counted when at length Grannis and Velma fixed their eyes upon each other, better to make an end. What did Marek write this? What? Did Marek write it? Its formal title is The Holy Light. Quite an inflated title for a dumbed-down version of the original scripture. This was meant to be read by us common folk, right? Yes, that it is. Have you read it before? Why the hell would I do that? Anyway, I've heard it all before, though not exactly in this form. Schau mal. The Holy Light, Book 2. Darkness fell before the light. The earth was split asunder. Land sunk to sea, and sea vomit land of Velma's spirit was sealed. a new moon was hung in the heavens. It is written that when the moon burns in remembrance, so misfortune will soon follow. Thus it portends the judgment of the riders, and it's called Valma's moon, for the shadow of the dark ones lies long and heavy. There is much to be meditated on within these pages. I will have to sleep on it, which shouldn't be a problem, given the reading material. You should at least be familiar with everything you find boring or difficult to read. Changes they are all important. He speaks truly. You guys have been hanging out with Rowan too much. Okay, schauen wir mal. Das ist ein Buch umgefallen. Bloß weil wir gegen den Schrank gelaufen sind. Okay. The Holy Light, Book 3. The darkness stirred even as the seal was set, and us against to work upon the hearts of men, so strong is it hatred of light. And Grandia set a part of his spirit aside, fashioning the sun to restore the ruined land, and then wounded the light slept. Does not the light of the sun shine even now? Does not the land await the return of its true God? May the light come quickly. Does not Ryudo tire of this? Does not he want to put his fist through this book? May his suffering end quickly. Which part of it bothers you? The part that says, "Whoopee for Grandas! Let's run about happily trailing brightly colored ribbons from our hands." I guess that can't be helped. It is that kind of book, but it is sort of one-sided. So why don't we listen to the other side? I'm interested in what the followers of darkness have to say. Have to be fair. Stimmt, interessant wär's, auch wenn es wahrscheinlich nicht gerade toll wäre, aber egal. Schauen wir mal, was das nächste Buch sagt. The Light of Lord Grannis, Chapter 1. Once upon a time, people were in trouble. There was nothing in the world, and the people kept fighting all the time. One day a huge light appeared in the sky and began to shine on the earth. The light blessed the earth and told the people to stop fighting. The light was Lord Grannis. The people listened to Lord Grannis and stopped fighting. Then the world became beautiful. Trees grew everywhere, birds sang sweetly, and the fish played in the blue sea. Seeds rolled in wings, all flowers bloomed all over. The land became a true paradise. The people all praised Lord Grannis and lived happily. This is painful. How many young minds have been totally wrapped by this bogus story? You have to admit, this is quite a major work. I have never heard it. Which explains why your eyes aren't glazed over like everyone else. What stories do they tell kids where you're from, Marek? The sun also rises and the sun also sets. The rivers runs into the seas, and the sea is not full. The rain returns unto the heavens. Such is the manner in which our circles begin. The legends are taught to the young, even as it was instructed while yet a youth. Tree grows, beavers eats trees, tree falls, beaver builds dam, more trees grow. I get it. Okay, Ryudo, du bist echt, ja, schnell im Kapieren. Good. The Light of Lord Grannis, Chapter 2. But one day the sky suddenly grew cloudly. The daytime became as dark as night, and a heavy rain began to fall. A scary monster came to make traps to catch people who didn't take care of their herds. These people became monsters. One after another, the monsters began to attack the people who were living happily. Happily, nicht pepperly, okay. Lord Grannis saw what the bad people were doing and lifted a giant's heart. Yeah, really. I can't read. Sorry. Lifted a giant sword to protect the good people from the monsters. Some people had run away when they saw the monsters, but when they saw Lord Grannis fighting, they came back to help. The battle lasted for a long time, and the people who had become monsters did not live through it. To keep any more people from dying, Lord Grannis decided to fight the king of the monsters, whose name was Varma. Your people burn themselves with dread at a tender age. Your fear of demons and darkness must indeed be great. You wouldn't know, I've never seen a demon. What are you saying? You misspeak. What are you talking about? Miss Millennia. Right. But even if she is the wings of Valma, which doesn't make much sense, she's not like the chums in the story. Das stimmt, das stimmt. Okay, haben wir genug gelesen von der Großen. Was liegt hier denn? The Life of Granas, Chapter 3. Ach nö, ich dachte, es wäre vorbei. Okay, weiter geht's. At the end of the long battle, Lord Granas killed Valma, but was very badly hurt. The people gathered in worry around Lord Granas. Suddenly a huge moon appeared in the sky, frightening the people. The sight of the scary moon made the people fear that Valma was not dead. Seeing this, Lord Granas threw a part of himself into the sky and made the sun. Lord Granas said, I will watch over you. If you keep your hearts pure, Valma will never appear again. Then he went to sleep. Since then, Valma has stayed hidden away from the bright sun. Even while sleeping, Lord Granas even now still watches over people so that they will never again be tempted by Valma. Makes me think about how we were taught that the moon was unlucky when we were kids. Yes, as in the book, that moon is called Valma's moon. No wonder people have the feeling that it is a bad omen. I was not aware. Hey, Rowan, remember how scared you had been when you messed around and your parents would throw you out of the house at night? That never happened to me, so I'm not quite sure. You keep forgetting that you were the only kid destructive enough that his own parents had no choice but to toss him to the wolves. So I suggested you shut your damn beak, bird. Okay, noch eins oder... Hey, this was not about religion. How unusual, strange that such book would be here. Let's see. Raising squeak bears. Basically, the squeak bear needs no care. If it cries, just shear his hole and milk it, and it will be fine. You're kidding me? That's in there? Yes, I guess so. It's the kind of book you'd use for a report in school. Okay, dann haben wir alles gelesen über den Heiligen Krieg. Und schauen wir mal, was ist hier noch? Haus, okay. Und noch ein Haus wahrscheinlich, genau. Okay, da schaue ich jetzt nicht rein. Das sind meist noch Häuser, wo die Leute ein bisschen was sagen. So, hier geht's einmal cool rum. Haus 4. Okay. Ich will ja auch nicht die Partlänge jetzt ins Unendliche treiben. Auch wenn das eine oder andere vielleicht ganz interessant wäre, was so Backstory-mäßig erzählt hat. Aber wir wollen ja auch noch in die Kirche. In die Kathedrale, entschuldigt. What? You're working at this hour? Are you here to help me clean? I don't know if we could do this. We have never tried. A little while ago, however, there was someone who would have loved to help you out. Oh, der arme Ryuto. Man merkt richtig, wie er Elena vermisst. Okay. Wir sind also an der Kathedrale. I'm impressed. Oh, kriegen wir jetzt eine coole Kamerafahrt? Ja. Okay. Ja. Das ist definitiv nicht klein. Nicht schlecht, sag ich mal. Nicht schlecht. Wow. Quite remarkable in its proportions. The thoughts of its architects twist and wind almost palpably through the sculptured stone. How beautiful! It must have taken forever to build. You must be Mr. Ryudo. His Holiness awaits in the audience chamber. Danke, Priesterin. Oder, Guard. Stop gawking. Move it. Können wir uns erstmal umschauen, bevor wir reingehen, oder... Nein, Ryudo kann keine Treppe mehr hochlaufen. Er hat verlernt, wie man eine Treppe benutzt. Die ist wahrscheinlich genauso, genau. Na gut. Erstmal gegen die Säule laufen, die in der Mitte ist. Und, super toll. Wo geht's dann lang? Wahrscheinlich da, aber ich will erstmal... Gehen wir erstmal hier hoch. Ah, das sind Guest Rooms, also Räume für Gäste. Aha. Was? Ah, da ist ein Speicherpunkt. Recover. Save. Will ich überhaupt safen? Warum nicht? Safen wir mal eine Runde. Sicherheitshalber. Ja.